Standard bearers, stand! Stand! Form up, please. Single file.
Hooray! Tonight! 8!
Say as you are, please.
Stand easy!
Standard bearers, order! Standards!
Willow! Standard! Eight!
Standard bearers! Order! Standards!
We're here today, as I believe is our tradition, to highlight the life of someone buried at this cemetery with a story to tell from the First World War. We're honoured and privileged to have the relatives of Jack Horrocks here with us today. And Jack died on the 2nd of March 1960, aged 20 years old. It was one of the lost generation of people who died in that war. I'm delighted to I'm honoured and privileged actually to say that Jack's name is actually embellished on the wall of the Stockport Town Hall because he worked at Stockport Council before he went to war, and his name will always be there as a memory. He went to school in Norris, grew up in a loving family, parents and 6 sisters, 2 brothers and other sisters died in England. Jack was a member of the electrical staff, as I say, at Stockport Tramways, and he joined the newly formed 7th Battalion of the King's Royal Rifle Corps. After training, his battalion went to Belgium in 1915, and his first experience of major action was the 30th of July that year, the year that, the time that the Germans first used flamethrowers on the battlefield. For his actions on that day, he received a formal recognition from the divisional commander who reached the gallant and meritorious service. The Major General commanding has noted with pleasure the gallant, meritorious conduct of our 5862 Rifleman J. Horrocks, 7th King's Royal Rifle Corps in each salient, June to November 1915, which has been brought to his attention. Jack was severely wounded and in legs and an arm, necessitating amputation. And we were just talking this morning about if modern medicine was about how he would probably have survived this. He came back to England and was nursed at the military hospital. He died of his injuries at 1 a.m. on the 2nd of March, 14 days before his 21st birthday. He was given a funeral with full military honours on the 8th of March. His coffin conveyed on a gun carriage pulled by 6 horses. Had the funeral been, this is someone who recorded the time, so you can see the level of respect this gentleman is held. Had the funeral been one of an officer of high rank, evidence of greater sympathy or respect would not have been shown, as practically the whole route from his home to the cemetery was landed. We're here today to commemorate this young man. We're here today to commemorate and remember all those who died in the First World War, especially at this 100 years commemoration of the Battle of the Somme. I have a personal, poignant reason to feel glad to be here today. My own grandfather was killed actually in 1914 on the 16th of September, having been in France for just under 3 weeks. My mother wasn't born till March, so he died not even knowing he was going to have a child. And I'm afraid, I'm sorry to say, but especially across Manchester where the Pals regiments were put together, and nearly every person in every street in Manchester had lost somebody. The families were united in grief at that time, and I think today our descendants should be united in remembrance of today. We must never forget these people. We must never forget the sacrifice that this whole generation of people gave for us today. We're also here today to commemorate Sidney Craig, who I believe is one of the first members of Stockport military to actually be buried in this very cemetery. In the words that we've just heard, we will remember them. Thank you.
standing up, ladies and gentlemen.